In chapter 2, we're going to continue with the two examples that we discussed in chapter 1, movie pass and retirement planning. So we're going to take the deterministic model we developed in chapter 1, then incorporate simulation features into the model, and then see how, the results coming out of the simulation process. So we'll start with the movie pass model. But before we get into Monte Carlo simulation, your textbook discusses a scenario manager, which is part of Excel, and it is a you take the deterministic model and then build several scenarios with respect to the input variables, and then you run through those scenarios and develop results for each of those scenarios. So it's a kind of an in between deterministic model and simulation model. It's more a deterministic model, and you run through several what if scenarios with that. So, so we have, as a quick recap, um, the movie pass model has, we have segmented the total market size of 10 million into segments with different current movie going rates. And then we have developed a subscription model and the profit, right? And there are um two variables that are input variables but not deterministic. So that is, um, what will be the increase in movie going rate once the customer subscribes? Because usually, we expect that to go up, and the consumer sensitivity. So these are the two things that we're going to use for different scenarios. And the decision variable is admissions uh, subscription price, which is 995 right now, and negotiated variable is the cost of the movie going, cost of admission in the movie theaters. But the scenario that we're going to look at is with respect to these two uncertain variables, with the subscription price and the admissions price as it is currently assumed to be. Okay, so the scenarios, we're going to look at three scenarios. The base case, which is the current one that we have assumed, that is a 25% increase in movie going after a subscription is purchased. And then the consumer sensitivity factor of 3, which we use in determining the probability. Okay. So base case is 25% and 3. Now we're going to set up two more, okay, pessimistic and optimistic. So here um, we have to look at what pessimistic means and what optimistic means. Okay, here we are talking about, in this particular instance, we are talking about profitability. In chapter 1, when we discussed pessimistic and optimistic, we looked at the subscription rate. What will increase the subscription rate? But what increases the subscription rate may not be good for the bottom line. So let's look at that. Okay, so here is our probability of a customer subscribing. So with the current movie going rate minus the break-even rate times the sensitivity is the x value, and you substitute that x value, you get a subscription probability. And we developed a data table, and here we have three um, charts or plots for probability of subscription rate. So when we look at sensitivity rates of 2, 3, and 5, you see that the green line, sensitivity of 5, means that the probability of subscription is very low, but then it increases quite dramatically as we get closer to the break-even movie going rate, and then it keeps increasing until it reaches close to certain, which is 1.0 probability. So from the point of view of whether a customer will subscribe or not, the larger the sensitivity, the higher the probability is. Okay. But then what happens here is when you look at it from the profitability point of view, you see that the profit comes from subscriptions from the segment with the movie going rate below the break-even point. It is below the break-even point that we make profit. So for every subscription on this side, so the larger the current movie going rate, the more will be the cost of the subscription, and the cost of subscription will exceed the subscription price, and we make loss. So we want, from a optimistic point of view, we want the probability of these people subscribing to be larger and these people subscribing to be smaller. And then, if you look at different values, say for example, very small value of 0.1. Okay, you see now the probability, which was for the blue line, the probability was down here, and when you decrease the sensitivity, it increases to almost close to 0.5, and here the blue line has come down from the top. So less probability of subscription for loss-making customers and higher probability for profit-making customers. So smaller the sensitivity number, the more optimistic is our assumption. Okay. Obviously, we need to be more realistic. So more realistic is something like this. But when we are setting up scenarios, okay, so we want optimistic to be 0% in increased movie going rate and a very small value for sensitivity. Okay. Pessimistic, the movie going rate increases quite dramatically, 50%, and the sensitivity factor is large as well, which means the probability of profit-making customers subscribing is small, and the probability of loss-making customers subscribing is large. Okay, so now let's go ahead and set up the scenarios. Okay, let's keep it side by side. Scenarios, or go to data, what if scenario manager. Okay, so now we have the scenario manager, we add scenarios. Okay, so we'll call it base case, right? Now the changing values are these two. Okay, all right, B12 and B13. So click OK. So now we have the values to enter. So for B12, we enter 25%, that's our current value. For B13, we use 3, that's the current value, that's our base case. Okay, so we add that. Okay, and then another one, we'll call it pessimistic. Okay, now pessimistic, we're going to have 50% and 5 for B13. Add that. And then optimistic, okay, will be 0% increase in movie going rate and 0.1 for sensitivity factor. Click OK. So we have the 3 cases defined. You can have more cases, more scenarios if you like. And then we click summary. Okay, and result cells. Okay, we want profit as a result cell. Okay, so now we have uh, the results. Okay. So we have two changing cells, the current value, which is the base case, then the pessimistic case, then the optimistic case. So you have a base case loss of 38 million, loss of 53 million in the case of pessimistic, and optimistic, which is really not very reasonable at all. We make a profit of 9 million. So there should be, we need to really get rid of the optimistic and have some more realistic scenarios for us to consider. So you can set up these scenarios and then you run the summary and you get the scenario summaries, and this will be the basis for consideration and decision making.